On the day all Rivers of America activity shuts down for at least a year, Disney released a single piece of concept art for us to chew on and digest, featuring the future of the rivers, Tom Sawyer's Island, and the Disneyland Railroad. And so after taking a careful look at the concept art, I've tried to anticipate the possible questions some might have, as well as take note of a few things worth noticing. First, I'm 98% sure that's Mike Finks' cabin. Looks like a cabin. It's right about where Mike Finks' cabin would have been, and I'm 100% sure that's his keelboat right over there. So it makes sense that that's what that is. That's what we're looking at. Now, it's likely, though, that will be either a completely restaged or rebuilt or remodeled version of Mike Finks' cabin, because it normally would be in the water that we're looking at right now. That also looks like the Native American village where they discover the piccolo. If so, again, they must be moving it, because where it is now in relation to the island is the same as it is in this photo. In other words, it should be further up in the photo, about where those rocks are. I can't find Fort Wilderness. Now, I think I see a sliver of what could be the fort at the very bottom of the photo, but then that can't be it, or at least it can't be the Fort Wilderness we know as it exists today, because it would be where Mike Finks' cabin is in this concept art. And Mike Finks' cabin is definitely in this art. That means they either are destroying or moving Fort Wilderness to make room for it. My guess is destroying it, because it doesn't make any sense to rebuild something that they're not using anyway. Now, do you see the glorious, wonderful waterfalls, Fresh Baked? I count 5 of them. I love waterfalls, and these make me very, very happy. I see also at least one trellis. To me, the very best part of this concept art is that trellis in the top middle of the artwork. The river below us, a waterfall to our left, beautiful. These trees, rocks, and waterfalls will serve as your sight and sound barriers to Star Wars Land, providing perfect cover for those thinking the two lands can't exist next to each other. I think we're good here. By the way, it's worth noting that it appears that we will now, for the first time ever, have a view on both sides of the train, giving new life to the trains that face forward rather than to the side. I don't see the Hungry Bear. But don't worry, unlike Fort Wilderness, which I think is gone forever, they're not getting rid of the Hungry Bear. It's just not pictured. Yeah, I'm willing to guess it's just off frame on the left, and per the rumors, the train is supposed to take a fairly decent right turn right after the Hungry Bear, and that appears to be what's happening in the left of the frame of the concept art. Actually, this photo right here gives us a great chance to visualize where the train will run. On your left is the uncovered seating area of the Hungry Bear, and then once the train passes that area, it's going to turn right and head across what is now the Rivers of America. And what is now Mike Finks' cabin will be river, and what is now river will be train, track, and trellis, and trees, and rocks, and beauty, or something like that. So where is Star Wars Land? Just on the other side of those trees. If rumors are correct, the train is running just about where the back of the river is now. The river we see in this photo is cutting through what is now Mike Finks' cabin, as mentioned before. Then just out of frame, the train will pass Big Thunder Ranch, then turn almost straight up and around the Fantasyland Theater, sparing Mickey and the Magical Map. So I think this looks pretty good myself, if only for the waterfalls and trellis. And I'm pleased to see that at least some of the previous scenes are being restored, like the Native American village and Mike Finks' cabin. But what do you think of the concept art, guys? Most comments I've seen so far are positive, and why not? Concept art is designed to inspire, right? So I want to know, are you comforted at all by this? Is there something missing maybe that you'd like to see come back? The young girl and her dog, perhaps? Leave us a comment below and let us know. And until then, we'll see you guys again the next time they drop a new piece of concept art on us. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Secrets in History videos, or maybe our ride-throughs. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. It truly is the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. Oh, and don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked through our Patreon campaign, link below. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!